join me for afternoon munchies. It's a little bit of everything. I'm not going to stand by ceremony today of the afternoon tea, the eye tea, the cream tea and all that. I'm going to do what we're more than likely going to do and just sit down and freaking nosh away at whatever we like. Anyway, this is different. It's not afternoon tea, it's not cream tea, it's not eye tea, whatever. It's just sit down and have a nosh. You do it by yourself, you can do it with a friend, do it with the bloody neighbour. No soup today, no cup of tea, no coffee. I've got this. It's a little glass saucer, little glass. The liquid's hot, as in hot. And it's Turkish apple tea, which is very nice, it's refreshing. And with this I thought, something refreshing for a change. What else have I got? Well, I have to have a bit of spice, so in this bowl there's the usual Doritos, what we call them, spicy ones. Here, this is sort of a bit of a remnant of an afternoon tea. The little different sandwiches, cheese and onion, egg and cress, and I believe it's cheese and pickle. At the top, if you can see, little tiny cakes, chocolate, there's pink, yellow, and also little cupcakes which are that size. So yeah, that's one mouthful or 2 half mouthfuls. I'm not going to tuck into it because if I do, I'm going to be unsociable and be freaking chewing and spitting and all sorts while I'm talking to you. The other bit I've got on here, give you a clue, those, and I believe if you get short chopsticks and you can get long chopsticks, and the difference generally what I could find out was long ones Chinese, short ones Japanese, and there was some reason for it, something to do with the foods or whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to use them because I'm bloody common as muck. And here I've got a plate full of sushi and dips. Again, I'm going to tuck into this lot, but not at the moment because, like I said, I'm not that bloody ignorant. When I'm talking to you, I need to talk. Doesn't stop me doing this though. Lovely. Oh, and when I was out yesterday, came across another little cafe in town. It's been there, I didn't sort of ever bother going in, but yesterday I did. So I'll probably go in there a lot more. So I thought you might like to have a look. So put up this bit of video for you. There you go, pretty flipping neat, isn't it? All self-made. I ain't done a video for a couple of days, so I just thought I'd do one where I looked at 1 or 2 bits. 1 or 2 bits I bought, which are in or there, and 1 bit that I did buy, but I doctored up And if you go way back into the videos, I think there is a short video just looking at it, but I'll go into a bit more detail. So first of all, seeing as I've got this with the little dips and that, again, if you've seen a video, you'll probably remember these. These come with a little scented candle in, and I think it was £2 for £1. And when the candle's used, you can pull that metal bit out. You have to get pliers, pull it out, give it a good wash. Got lovely little dip bowls, so you get 2 good candles, 2 little bowls for dips or whatever you want to use them for. So, lovely little idea. What else have I got lately? Not a lot, like I said, but I did find this, and this was £2, I think, a charity shop. The funny thing is, it's coming up to Valentine's Day, so you probably get something like these in the shop now. Got a really long chain, a hook, so it can be hung from high, it can be hung from low. But there you go. I don't know whether to leave it that colour or to paint it black. Maybe you can tell me below. Black, white. Little art door on the back. Open it up, and inside there's a little tray in there that you just plop a tea light in. You could use a battery one, but you wouldn't see much with that. Put a little tea light candle in. It'll flicker through those patterns, and you can hang it up somewhere, and you've got a love of your life. You can look at it and think, ah, the love of my life. So yeah, things like that I flipping have to come away with, but do I leave it? Behave yourself. And I found 2 of these. These were 50p each, and I'm a sucker for flipping goblets. These are earthenware with a lovely glaze, and they're small ones. Now you can either have this as a goblet or put your boiled duck's egg in it, because you need a bloody duck's egg. But 50p each, charity shop, really thick eye glaze, and said pottery, whatever you might call it, but flipping gorgeous things. And same shop I bought this. No, I didn't. It's a different shop. It's a little ring. It's nothing particular, but it was just flipping novel. The bottom is a gold colour. It's very, very thin. If it had an opening, it would be an earring, really. It's got a little bit at the top of it, and then on top of that is a little glass ball, for the want of a better word, dome ball, with something in it. I'm not sure what's in it, but if you can see that, if I put it there, inside there's these little crystals or something or the other, and it's just flipping novel. I think it's £1.30 something. Oh, it goes on my little finger. I think you'd have to be very careful with it, but that was just the novelty. I thought, that is so, I've never seen anything like that. It's so flipping clever. Then today I found this, which is, it's a good flipping weapon. if you're walking around the street you can wallop somebody with it. It's a pendant which obviously I'm not going to wear, and it's a flipping great big long, it's a double cord actually, feels like leather, and at the bottom is this, and at the bottom there's all these metal beads, and what I love about it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and if I can put it close up, there's 5. They're very much like they look like a coin, look like a very old coin that's been battered and banged together, so you can sort of see a design but there isn't one really. So there's 5 of those, and then there's one of those, if you can see that. There's one of those which is that shape, and there's one of those which is that shape. And I imagine we've got a shop in town which I call the pagan shop, the Gothel pagan shop. They sell all these different crystals and stones and that sort of thing. They'd probably tell me what that is. So there's probably some reason to wearing those. These are probably just for fun. But yeah, that bit goes down there. But that can all be taken to bits and turned into pendants and whatever. So for £1, can't go flipping wrong on that, can you? So depending on what those stones are and how much that would cost me in that shop, that's probably a deal. I've got to be careful. Hang on. Got my flipping arm attached to here. Got to be careful because when I put them in my pocket I didn't put it in very well, and it took me about a quarter of an hour to flip it and unravel it all. So that's a couple of bits I bought, and the only other bit was this, which I will put some close-up pictures. I bought it in not a charity shop, it's one of these shops that buys stuff off people and then sells it cheaper. Not even a pawn, well, it's a sort of pawn shop, but it's not called that. And I saw this, and this vehicle on top was white, but you know me, I look at something and I think, aha. So I looked at it and I saw black. So the vehicle was painted black, and this is what it is. As you can see, there's a bass, 2 little speakers, some little knobs there. I have got a thing I can plug into it, into the electric. If I can get it going, I'll put it on for you. And you can plug into it. It's a pity it's not Bluetooth, but you can plug into it and it'll play music from whatever you plugged in. So I could plug something like this in, play music through it. And when that happens, the wheels go round. I don't know if you can see them going round. And this rocks and moves along like it's going down the road. But what I did was I painted it black. I thought, well, if I paint it black it looks more like a hearse. Then I made a little coffin out of cardboard, which you can see on the top. Let's see if I can drop the bloody car off it. There's the coffin on the top. On the coffin is a little brass cross which come off some piece of jewellery. And from a stall in town that sells haberdashery, they sell loads of little tiny cloth flowers that you can stitch on to cushions or whatever you're making. Bought loads of those and put them round glued them round the coffin, so like that. And the front bit is a little bit like a wreath. Then purple ribbon, I put purple ribbon on the front of the car to the wing mirrors and little purple bows, you see there. And I happen to have a little plastic skull, which I think come off an earbud that had a little skull on each one. That went onto the front of the car there. So there you are, you've got a little hearse. So depending on what you want to play, this will go along to it, to the graveyard. So that's just an idea again how you can get something, look at something and think, what the hell can I do with it? And see it different to how it actually looks. And if we're just using one or two bits like paint, some little flowers, a bit of cardboard, you can change it into something that you like. Anyway, that's more or less it. Tea, so if you want some tea, just grab a sandwich. You're not having this any bloody way, so you can bring your own drink along. That's your one sip and that's bloody gone as well. One or two bits I bought. A little idea again, how buy something, don't look at it and think, that's bloody rubbish, it's nothing I'd like. Look at it, it's cheap. That was really bloody cheap. Novel, it's a speaker system and it works, and well, I'm hoping it freaking works. And you'll find out if you see a video. A little bit of thought, what can I do with it? So there you go, folks. So from me and Satan here, it didn't have a name, it's bloody got one now, isn't it? Oh dear. Say bye bye, Sooty. See you later, folks.